So student, this is our first chapter of geography, representation of geographical features. In our previous class, we have discussed what is geography, what is globe, maps, introduction, sketch, plane, types of maps, difference between map, sketch or plan, importance of map, elements of a map, directional, cardinal points, importance of direction, finding direction, scales, meaning and uses, types of maps based on scale, type of scales. Now, in this video, we going to explain or discuss a representation of geographical features through diagrams. Now, diagrams are used to represent different geographical features. First, anticlines and synclines. The internal force below the surface of the earth produce geological structures like folds and faults, like we can see in the pictures, like anticlines, syncline, anticlines are the above one and synclines the below ones. So folding of rocks produces anticlines and synclines. Anticlines and synclines are produced due to the folding of rocks. First, anticlines. The arcs of a fold or the upfold rock strata are known as anticlines. Now, synclines are downfold structure or the troughs of a fold are known as syncline. Now, Black Mountain. When the earth crust bends towards bent, folding occurs, and when it cracks, faulting takes place. It is because the land between two parallel faults either subsidize or to form a rift valley or rise to firm block mountains. Like faulting cause block mountains. Some examples are the Arabian Peninsula and the Vosges Mountains in Europe. River, tributary, distributary, meanders and delta. Now first is river. What is river? We all see the rivers once in our lifetime. A river is a stream of water which flow in the channel from high ground to the low ground, from mountains to the plains, and ultimately to a lake or a sea. The origin of river is called source of the river. Where the river started, this is called the source of the river. A course of a river has three stages: the upper course, the middle course, and the lower course. There are different features which form in different stages of a river. Now the tributary, a stream which drains into a larger one, for instance a river, thereby contributing water to it. And also we can say that a small river merging to a big river is also known as a tributary. The place where the tributary join the main river is called the confluence. Yamuna is the tributary of Ganga and their confluence is called Triveni Sangam. A tributary does not flow directly into the sea or a ocean. We can see a diagram there. All the stages of a river: the source, the tributary, the confluence, river, meanders, oxbow lakes, the lead, the delta, channels, estuary or mouth. This is the diagram of the stage of a river. from where the river started and to where it ends. Now the distributary. A separate river channel is created when a river splits, but one which doesn't rejoin, means it doesn't rejoin the main channel. The carrier its water to the sea, lake or ocean is called distributary. It is usually found in a delta regions. Now meanders. In plains the river moves leisurely and its course forms both S-shaped loop or curves. These semicircular curves are called meanders. The term meander has been derived from the winding of the river meander of Turkey. An oxbow lake is formed when a meander forms a complete circle and the river cuts across the narrow neck of the land. Now the delta. The silt carried by a river collect and is deposited in the spaces between the smaller river. This creates a triangular shape feature of the river mouth called the delta. This is called the delta. The Ganga Brahmaputra delta and the delta of Mississippi are some examples, and the Sundarban delta is the largest delta. So that's all for from this chapter, and I'm going to explain the exercises and question answers in our next class and send the PDF of the same in the next class. Thank you, students.